All right, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about a very important topic that held me back for a really long time and getting actually started with my Facebook Live. So we're going to be talking about what software should you use to get started with your Facebook Live, right? So again, I shared this was one of the things that held me up for so long because when I did my own research, right, I was able to see that there were so many different softwares to use to live stream. And I'm like, God, what's the difference? Like, which ones are good? Which ones are bad? Which ones, match with my computer? Which ones, are going to match with the gear that I have? And I was just overwhelmed with all of the options out there. So when I first started to live stream, I invested $500 in a software called Wirecast, right? And all the tutorials on how to use Wirecast and everything that I was learning how to, you just like what type of stuff worked with it. Like the videos, the tutorials on it were literally like an hour and a half long, right? There was just so much stuff to learn when it comes to and I just wanted a basic, simple setup. Like I just wanted to be able to go live, make it look good, make it stream on Facebook, maybe stream on YouTube, just to be able to get my message across. But what I learned afterward is that Wirecast is a much more high grade professional software that was unnecessary for the type of setup that I wanted to use. So tonight we're going to be talking about two different types of software and how you can get started and which one I recommend, and just basically help you get your feet wet because if you want to build your own studio and you want to do your own live videos, you're going to have a software, right? You can stream straight from Facebook, right? You can hook a camera up and stream straight from Facebook, but in my experience, you're not able to get as high quality images just streaming with Facebook. Now there's OBS software, there's tons of different platforms that you can use to actually stream. But tonight I'm going to be sharing with you the tools that I use when I stream and show you how you can get started today as well. So first and foremost, there's a difference between software for Macs and software for PCs. So I personally use Mac, and the software that I use with my Mac is called Ecamm Live, right? Now, when I first heard of Ecamm Live, a couple of guys who I know create live content suggested it to me. And when I looked at it, I'm like, this is too easy, right? It's not complicated enough. There's not enough big things to go along with it. I'm like, how in the heck why would I use something that's so simple? That's just how my brain naturally worked. But once I actually logged into Ecamm, I think there's like a 14-day free trial. And I logged in and just played around with it a little bit and done a couple live streams. I'm like, man, this is super easy to use. And the best part about Ecamm Live is that if you go to YouTube or Google simply to watch the tutorials that are already available for Ecamm Live, they are so simple, right? They are very basic. They're like maybe a few minutes long. Like if you want to learn how to connect a camera to Ecamm Live, how to connect multi-cameras to Ecamm Live, how to connect a microphone to Ecamm Live. There's literally very short, simple, concise tutorials and I watched all of them. And now I'm like, man, I'm like an expert with Ecamm Live. And I'm like, this stuff is so easy. But I share with you, when I was trying to learn Wirecast, the tutorials were like an hour and a half long. They were one or two guys that live streamed a basic hour and a half tutorial. And I'm sure there was maybe some good information in there, but I don't know about you. I didn't have an hour and a half to spend watching a tutorial to learn how to set up my microphone, right? And to be honest, the reason I stopped using Wirecast is because I couldn't even figure out how to hook up an external microphone to Wirecast, right? It's so high tech, and it's just it was way above the skill set that I have. Now, could I have learned how to use it? And they try to sell you so many other tools to hook everything up. But I'm telling you what, with Ecamm Live, you can literally, I have my camera hooked into my Elgato Cam Link, and it's hooked right into my computer. It's very simple, very easy to use. So that's the first software that I'd recommend that you at least check out if you want to explore making some live content, would be Ecamm Live. But again, that is for Mac users only, right? So the alternative to the PC users is a software called StreamYard, right? So I want to share first and foremost that I have never used StreamYard, but I have watched all the tutorials, and I know that if I did log in right now, I would know exactly how to use it. And I'm gonna hop on here and switch my screen and show you guys how easy it is to get started today. So check this out. Now, if I was going to Ecamm Live, this is what I would do. Let's see here. I'm messing this up. There we go. Boom. Ecamm Live right here. So I'm sure there's a free trial that you can check out. So this is Ecamm Live. This is the simple software that I've used, that I've learned how to use very quickly, very easily. Look, a 14-day free trial, no credit card required. You can stream to Facebook Live. You can stream to YouTube, Periscope, Restream, Twitch, Switchboard. You can switch to all those different things right there. And it's very cool. So like as you're streaming, you can see, I see John Helmick right here said, I need easy. Absolutely. We all need easy. That's the best part about it. So Mac software right here, Ecamm Live, you can see all your comments. You can see when people like it. You can see what type of emojis they use. You can see like, these are the scenes right here. So like if I had multiple cameras set up, and like right now I've got my screen shared and I've got my camera set up and I've got my webcam set up also, so I can see all these different cameras that I have. So if I wanted to switch to my webcam or my computer that's inside of my Mac, which I wouldn't do because the quality of it sucks, I could just click a button and switch to a different camera. Or if I had multiple cameras set up, I could switch a button and look at a complete different camera. And it's just cool to be able to do that. So this is what the software looks like as you're using it. I mean, it's very, very simple. It tells you which camera you're using. It shows you that you're live, that you're in HD. These right here. So this is the camera. This is the screen that you use. This is like your desktop. And this right here, you could upload a video and watch it. Shows you how many people are actually watching you live. Shows you all of your engagement. Very, very simple to do. So like, and again, when I first saw this software, I'm like, it's too easy. There's got to be something more complicated this, but it's unnecessary to do that. So this is Ecamm Live. Like I said, 14-day free trial. If you have a Mac and you have even a slightest desire to start live streaming, like here it is right here. And I think once you get started, it's literally like 20 bucks a month or something like that, maybe 24. But for what it does, it's so simple, it's so easy, and there's all the tutorials on there are great. So I highly suggest this right here. You can use a Canon DSLR, you can use GoPros. There's all types of different types of cameras that you can use. You can Skype in guests, you can switch your cameras, you can see all your comments, you can use your lower thirds, you can make little graphics to go on the screen. Like literally the options are virtually limitless. You're only limited by the amount of creativity that you bring to the table. So if you're naturally a creative person and you're like, man, I just have all these ideas, like here it is, here's the platform, check it out. It's free for 14 days. You really have nothing to lose. I'm telling you, like it's so simple to get into and dive into and just to check out. So I'm gonna switch over here. So this is StreamYard, right? So this is for our PC users. Now again, I don't use PC. I used to. Once I switched to Mac, I'm like, man, this is super simple. It syncs up with iPhone and everything. It's just a lot easier for me. But I got a lot of friends who use PC, so I think that it's worth sharing this right here. This is called StreamYard.com, right? So as you can see right here, it's 20 bucks a month when you pay annually, but it gives you the ability to do everything that you can do in Ecamm, right? They don't put any logos on it. You can unlimited streams. You can add your logos on it. You can use overlays, backgrounds, this custom RTMP. This is where you can stream to like certain destinations. You can record for up to 4 hours. You can multi-stream to several destinations. Like this is easy stuff right here, right? And if you're able to watch a tutorial and do what they teach you in a basic tutorial, you can literally get started today with whatever you have, right? If all you have is a webcam, or if all you have is just like some crappy desktop microphone, like you can get started right now. There's really no excuses. But again, I've had a lot of people ask me, Eric, well, how do I get started? What software do you use? How do I learn it, right? And here's the honest truth. Like you could spend time learning it from me, and it's going to take you twice as long to learn it from me than it would to actually watch the short tutorials that already exist, right? So there's no need for me to try to reinvent different tutorials because they're already there. I think my job is to help you take the leap of faith and say, which software am I going to use? Now I'll show you real fast, Wirecast. Now, if you're like a big time, like going to get super in depth with everything that you're doing, you may want to look into Wirecast. Like, again, I have the software. It says Stream Like the Pros. I spent $500 on the software and I've literally used it one time. Now it can do a lot more than the Ecamm Live or the StreamYard, But at the same time, there's a lot of other equipment that goes along with this software that I don't have and don't really have the desire to invest in right now. But if you're one of those folks who are like me, who are crazy and think you have to have the most expensive stuff and the nicest stuff, like there it is right there. You can spend time learning how to use this. And yeah, I don't think I think there actually is a free trial of this. Maybe I'm wrong. I know that at one time I had a free trial, so maybe it was just a short offer that they did. But yeah, you got to buy this type of gear. Now this is for like a big professional event or something like that, but there's just a lot of add-ons that go with this. So if you want to step your game up through the roof and you want to really invest in some live streaming software, you may want to look into Wirecast. But if you're looking for a simple process, a simple software that you can use with equipment that you already have, Ecamm Live or StreamYard may be the way you want to go. No matter what, you can't let fear hold you back. Like if you're going to be serious about live streaming and you're going to be serious about doing this thing, like you cannot let fear hold you back. And I know for me, I thought I had to have all the nicest stuff and I had to know how to do everything. And I had to know everything before I got started. And that's what actually prevented me from actually taking the leap of faith and actually clicking the button to go live, right? In the beginning, you're not going to be an expert. You're not going to be a pro. You may look stupid from time to time, but that's okay, right? The more you're able to take chances and actually try something new, the better off you're going to feel and the closer you are going to be to the results that you want to get. So bam, that's what I wanted to talk about today, was the software that I use and the software that I recommend. Again, I use Ecamm Live just because it's very, very user friendly. There's tons of existing tutorials that literally hold your hand and walk you through the process of getting set up using all of the different features that are already built into the software. And the good thing about it is that they're continuously adding new stuff to that platform. Like they literally, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, they just added a new feature. So if you had a green screen background, right, which I do, not with me, not right now, but if you had a green screen background, you could replace that background and make it look like anything you want to. You could put a picture behind you, right? So for the longest time, the only option you had was to use a picture, but they just upgraded that so that now you can actually use a video. So you can make it look like, let's say you want to make it look like, for whatever reason, you're out in New York City and traffic's driving by and you hear all kinds of sounds and stuff like that. You just look like you're in the city. Like you could literally do that if you wanted to. Or if you wanted to make it look like you're on the beach, you could do that if you wanted to. It's really up to you. So you're only limited by your creativity and your willingness to take a risk and try something new. So that's it for today. I want to just hop on here and talk about the software. If you have any questions, comment below or shoot me a message. I would love to talk more about what is going to work for you and share my experience, strength, and hope with you, because I just want you to get started. And I know that once you do, you'll feel a heck of a lot better and you'll be able to get your message to the people you want to. So I'll talk to you next time. Done.